What's up, everyone? I just figured I'd come out here on the 5th of July, so happy 4th of July. Figured I'd come outside and do a little shooting. I got the target set up at 20 yards right now, and figured I might be a little rusty, so might as well get it in and get some arrows flying. I also got these broadheads I was talking about. The MAGNUS Black Hornets, serrazers, and I've already had them out of the package and sharpened them, but I figured I haven't shot them yet, so I'd like to see how they shoot. So I got the 2-blade, which are going to be mean, and then I got the 4-blade, basically just the 2-blade with a little bleeder blade in there. I think they're both going to tear deer and turkey and whatever else I want to shoot. I think they're going to do pretty good on them. Also, these arrows I'm shooting, they have the 200 grain heads, and then I think they're 250 grain inserts. So, I mean, I don't have the best scale in the world, but I believe they're right around that 550 to 600 range. Maybe you'll be able to hear the difference from what you were shooting or somebody you know is shooting. Just listen and you'll hear the difference. I mean, it packs a punch. Here we go at 20. I'm going to try to hit the left side of the target a little bit just so it spins it a little bit more. Straight on. Arrow went right through. I'll shoot another one on the left side. A little bit higher this time though, so I don't hit my other arrow. There, that one hit a really solid spot, so it's up to the fletchings for sure. I'll shoot one more and then we'll go take a look. And I'll shoot this one just to the upper right of that one a little bit. Or the bottom, right below it. As you can tell, I'm not the best shooter. Let's go take a look at my arrows. So here we got those two, and this top one I was aiming right where it hit, and then this one I was actually trying to hit like right there, so only a couple inches off, but still, you know, you can see there's no wear there, and they're basically really close to the fletchings. Plenty of penetration there. And then this guy, as you can see, it's a different color than these other two because they're all three different sets of arrows, but same length, basically the same weight. I actually measured them. They only vary like maybe 1.5 grains, 2 grains. It's kind of crazy, but anyways, I hit that one. I hit that one like right in here where it's a little bit worn, and it went back another, well, probably 2 yards behind the target and stuck in the ground pretty good. I mean, that is why I'm excited to see what these do to deer. Maybe you have to take a shot where you might have to shoot through the thin spot of the shoulder blade, but I mean, just send it. It's gonna go through with that heavy weight like that. I'm not gonna take any quartering shots because I'm really a novice bow hunter and I'm not willing to risk it right away. So plus there's a lot of seasoned bow hunters that won't take a quartering 2 shot, you know, to an extent. After watching all the videos that the Ranch Fairy puts up on heavy arrows, it's been kind of eye-opening, and I'm really excited to see the difference from last year to this year shooting regular arrows, you know, lightweight, fast. Actually, I was using mechanical broadheads too, and I'm excited to see the difference with heavy arrows and fixed blade. Alright, I got my best 2 arrows out of my quiver. Totally different colors and everything, so 2 different sets of arrows. Both 400 spine Beemans, you know, I got the cheaper arrows, but they've been working. and I'm going to try this 4-blade. I'm going to put one of them on one of the arrows, and the 2-blade Magnus Black Hornet on the other arrow. And then I'm going to shoot my other 2 field points and see how they do compared to those. Gosh, I have a cottonwood tree in my yard and there's cotton floating everywhere. Pain in the butt, I tell you. Don't know why anybody would plant those trees, but... So I have never shot these broadheads. First time ever. I did sharpen them just this winter because I ended up getting a little bored. And I was watching broadhead sharpening videos, so I figured, they're pretty dull right out of the package. A lot of people said theirs are razor sharp right out of the package, but mine were not very sharp. So now they're fairly decent. Alright, I'm going to shoot the broadheads first. That way I'm not cutting fletchings. It's kind of a tip I saw from I don't know, you know, other people doing the same thing. So I'll flip the camera around here. Alright, so first one I'm going to shoot. I know it's not focusing good because I'm zoomed in, but this is the Magnus with the bleeder blades. So I'm going to shoot this one first, and then I'll do the other one. And this is I just ranged it, it's actually at 19 yards, but looks like it just hit a hair low. Pretty accurate, actually. Now I'm going to shoot this 2-blade, serrated edges, no bleeder blades. I'm going to aim at the bullseye again. So that one also hit pretty dang good. Before we shoot these other heads, regular field points, I just want to look at this. So I'm shooting into the solid side, slight angle, and I mean it's up to the knock. And as you can see, I mean it's coming out on this side a little bit. I'll try to get the next time I shoot, I'll try to get a more square, but I mean that's pretty dang good. My field points would not do that. And then the other one is out there 5-7 yards. Probably the same angle, so I'll try to square it up a little bit more and try to get a little better, but dang, that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of fiber from the target stuck in it, but it just blew the crap out of the side. And it went into the dirt, and I don't see any dings, but So I left the 4-blade in the target, but I took this 2-blade out because it went all the way through and then into the ground, but I want to try to get a more square shot on it so you guys can see the difference a little bit, and then I'll shoot the field points also. But just figured I'd give you a heads up. I didn't mess with the 4-blade or anything. It's exactly how it was. So up next I got this 2-blade again. It didn't hit perfectly square last time. It kind of went through the side and then flew all the way through the target and into the ground, but I'm going to try to get a more square shot on it right now. That was a good shot. Now I'm going to just go right into my field points. Jeez, that thing packed a punch. These heavy arrows, man, I tell you. I would get to switching if I were you. Highly recommend them, and I haven't even shot a deer with them, but I can tell it's going to be lots of fun. Sharp broadheads and heavy arrows. Another good shot. I'll bring you guys up there and see. So I am by no means the best shooter in the world, not even close. 20 and 30 yards, I mean 30 is my max like I said in my first video, but you know, that's all I need. Put down some big old bucks at that range, so without further ado, I'll show you this grouping. It's pretty good actually. So right here is my first shot with the 4-blade. And I mean, as you can tell from that angle, the target was angled a little bit. And then I came over here, didn't move that one, and I squared it up a little bit. and I mean it's definitely in the size of a vitals of a deer. But this one is the 2-blade, and then here's regular field point, all different colored fletchings from all different batches of arrows. But yeah, I mean that's pretty good, and that's from me not shooting for like a month now. So I think they I don't know, I know it's not the most perfect test in the world, but I'm happy with them. Definitely excited to use these broadheads this fall. Yeah, I mean, I'll sharpen them up so they're nice and sharp, because I know going through this fiber and into the dirt and stuff like that from going all the way through the target is going to dull them. I feel like I'm going to put down a Magnum with them this year, and I'm feeling pretty pumped. Also, I'm going to be able to get a bonus doe tag, and then Chelsea will have, we'll both have either sex tags and bonus doe tags if we go past a certain zone in Minnesota. So hopefully, just like last year, we'll have 4 deer, give 4 deer some dirt naps, and hopefully catch it all in footage this year. That's the goal, bring you guys some really sweet content. Along with a few buddies of mine have expressed that they're interested in going on some hunts and doing some films together, and I know they're all pretty seasoned hunters as well. Might even say they're more seasoned than Chelsea and I are. And they've put down some really nice bucks in the past. So hopefully between Chelsea and I and my buddies, we'll be able to connect some arrows this fall and just get a ton of videos. I've been grilling some venison backstrap this whole time I've been filming, so I'll just take a short little break and I'll show you what we got over here on the grill. Dang, would you look at that? Just flipped it and put some more seasoning on it, let it cook a little longer, and then I'll put some barbecue stuff on top, brush it on, and let it caramelize. Shout out to this Brinkman Gourmet charcoal smoker. I've been grilling with this thing for a long time. I've done a little bit of smoking. I think next year I'll probably switch over to hopefully a pellet grill of some sort. I was gonna this year, and I was just like, you know what, I can do with this grill for a year, another season. Figured I would show you guys these broadheads after shooting them. So here's the 4-blade. I noticed on this side there's like a little shiny spot right up on the tip up there. So just a little bit of a ding up in the tip. I haven't actually sharpened the 4 blades yet. I only sharpened the 2 blades after I bought them. So I'll be able to sharpen that right out on these ones. But otherwise, I mean, no bending of the blades or anything like that. So then we got these 2 blades. I didn't notice anything actually on these ones. It hit solid. I saw a lot of foam fly when I was shooting it, and I'm probably not even supposed to be shooting into that target, but you know what, still gonna send it. So now I'll just probably do a little bit of shooting for you guys, just some field points. I got a pretty good grouping, so I figured I'd bring you guys up there, just check it out. Probably one of the better groupings I've shot in a long while. Actually, I shot through my fletching, dang it. Wow. Oh well, I guess we'll see how that one shoots on this next set. So this first one's going to be this one with this torn feather that I just shot through in the previous set. So let's see how it flies. Still shoots straight, hits the bullseye. This morning I will be reading for you Genesis 9:13 through 16. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be of the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. When I bring clouds over the earth, and the bow is seen in the clouds, I will remember my covenant that is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. When the bow is in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on earth.